glad to see that you've returned unharmed. I was starting to worry. They departed for the herbalist's rest to gather medicinal herbs for our wounded. Our supply has been nearly depleted. Your desire for revenge against Jinsoyun led to your downfall, but you must learn from your mistakes and forge on ahead. That is your duty as the successor of the Hongmoon School.
What will you do now? Well then, you will need an army at your side. Do you know General Byunga? His bravery is matched only by his temper, which is perhaps why he was sent to this frozen expanse. His forces are large in number, and he is an inspired leader. If you can secure his aid, we will be a force to be reckoned with. One more thing. There is an herb called the steam bloom, said to ward off the cold when eaten. It would be quite helpful in our trek to the Silver Frost Citadel. Thank you. The Dominion will track us here eventually, so please hurry.
I haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the Herbalist Lodge. We don't get many visitors up here, so I assume you're on business. Well, my name is Yonsami. I'm a herbalist. In fact, most people around here are herbalists. Shiverstone Range is home to some of the most elusive and intriguing herbs in the world. So, whenever you see one of us, stop and say hi. Herbalists travel all over these mountains looking for new and exciting herbs. So, we're a good source of information. Nothing beats the herbalist life, eh? Say, while you're here, do you think you could help me with something? I need to get my hands on some livers. Arctic hornbeak hatchling livers, to be exact. I do it myself, but those massive birds are feisty. You see, the hatchlings have a more tender liver, which can be used to make certain poultices and tonics. Normally, I would feel terrible about taking ingredients from a living animal, but these creatures run rampant in Shiverstone Range. They attack anything in sight. They're more monster than bird, but I gotta admit, they sure have pretty feathers. Anyway, back to business. Will you get the livers for me? That's wonderful! Oh, and if you happen to see my apprentice out there, ask him what's taking so long. Getting the livers was supposed to be his job, and he's been out there for days. He's either gotten distracted again, or one of those hornbeaks flew off with him. His name is Samsiki. He should be by the hornbeak nests.
More and more folks from the south are coming this way lately. What brings you up this far? Well, there's only a few towns around these parts. Shouldn't be too hard to find who you're looking for. If you head down... Oh, my back. Fine, just fine. These old bones are acting up is all. That's what I get for digging graves at my age. The north is a rough place. Plenty of unlucky herbalists and travelers find themselves in need of a proper burial. I buried a young woman just the other day. Found her body out in the snow. Red snow, if you catch my meaning. Sad times we live in. Say, mind doing me a favor? I like to bring flowers to the new graves, but my back is not cooperating today. Would you mind taking snow bulbari flowers to her grave?
Warrior, thank you for stopping. I've stood here sobbing for so long. No one cares. My wife, Lee Tico, disappeared in the blizzard last month. I told her not to go, but we were running out of supplies. She never made it to the Herbside Inn. It's been a month. With all the Saberfang and bears in the area, I can imagine what really happened, and I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm no warrior, but I do know a little about crafting tonics and traps. If you want to help, get me Saberfang and bear livers. They're the last ingredients I need.
I am in the middle of very important work, stranger. Unless you have information pertinent to my task, I ask that you leave me be. The livers are no longer my concern. I now study the hornbeak's behavior. These beasts are certainly not a local species, and their presence is disastrous. I have observed these hornbeaks for days, and have seen the damage they do to the flora of this land. Herbalists have a responsibility to tend to nature's delicate balance. Reduce the numbers of Arctic hornbeaks in this area, and bring the livers from their hatchlings to Ian Sami. Perhaps thinning the flock will return balance to this region.
You didn't get pecked too bad. What happened to Samsiki? He isn't dead, is he? Strange boy. Well, as long as he's gathering herbs for me, then I guess he can stay wherever he pleases. Oh, and you brought back the hornbeak livers! These things make wonderful medicine. Thank you very much, warrior. Stop back by any time. I'm sure I'll need more of these soon enough.
Thank you for the flowers. They're lovely. Would you believe me if I said I was a magic flower? You must be pretty thick. I'm not a flower. That would be ridiculous. I'm just a ghost. Anyway, someone left a letter beneath these rocks. Do you mind getting it? Just reach down and there you go. Now read it. Dearest Guion, I know you'll never read this, but I'm placing my letter on your grave in the hope that these words can reach you in some way. I still don't know what happened to you. I don't know if I ever will. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you. This guilt will hang over me for the rest of my life. I will never forget you, Guion. Please wait for me in the divine realm. Sincerely, your love. I didn't want to stay invisible for this. It's too exciting. Now, hurry up and tell me what the letter said. Oh, I got a love letter! Who's it from? I can't remember anything from my past life, but I'm sure I had all sorts of admirers. That's it? No name? It's gonna be tough to find him without a name. Well, we better get to it. Where should we start? Please, like you don't want to solve a mystery with a ghost girl. You in or not? That's the spirit. Get it? Spirit? Because I'm a ghost? I'm full of them today. Okay, now get out there and find my mystery man.
Thank you for delivering the flowers. I'm sure the departed spirit appreciates it, wherever she is. The young girl, you mean? She's quite the prankster. I try to ignore her teasing. You should never reinforce negative behavior. Thanks again for helping with the flowers. My back is feeling better already.
Astonishing! The flower feels warm to the touch. Thank you, warrior. What's all that noise? Have they found us? You will not face them alone. You are right. Go investigate then. You need only shout and we will come.
You there? Have you seen two suspicious-looking men and a young woman around here? Tall, dark hair? Don't give me that attitude, cur! If you don't cooperate, I'll have the information beaten out of you! Damn! The dispatch must have been using bad info to send us this far on a wild goose chase. Listen here, you! It's them! Soldiers, attack! Kill them all!
messenger! Hurry and All available forces are to track down and capture these criminals immediately. They are considered to be armed and extremely dangerous, so approach with caution.
We are safe for now, but Master Dochan remains injured. He cannot move as swiftly as we, should the need arise. Go to Herbside Inn and check on our friends. We will meet you at Silverfrost Citadel when we finish here. Be safe.
Thank you. By the gods! You've brought me so many livers. These will be perfect for my traps. Frost Banshees? I should have known. The people here saw Frost Banshee follow Litiko out into the range. She was supposed to be safe. We've learned that the Frost Banshees are scared of the beasts in the area. We even line our homes and fences with beast pelts to keep the Frost Banshees away. They're not scared of us, but they always run from animals. Demons, obviously. They disguise themselves as beautiful women to lure their prey in. The Frost Banshees consume your life force with a kiss. When I was a boy, my older brother got lost during a blizzard. When the wind's that intense, you can't hear anything. Except I heard the Frost Banshee let out a piercing scream. We all ran for him, and he was just a husk, eyes wide and glazed. But even now, no one's found Litiko's body. I'm going to make a poison trap with these ingredients, and I will kill those Frost Banshees. I can't rest until I avenge my wife. Will you put these flowers on Litiko's tombstone? I picked these before I knew, but I have too much work to do. She would understand.
I can't keep doing this. This place is unbearable. The freezing cold, the horrid beasts, and now this? I just can't. Do I sound okay? How could anyone stuck in this frozen nightmare ever be okay? I should be in the warm streets of Zyway, but my client asked for tundra ginseng and the guild sends poor me. Like it's that easy. The only place they grow is overrun by those awful snow dragons. How am I going to get past criminals too violent even for the Lumang Syndicate? My bosses want the tundra ginseng immediately. I hate my bosses. I hate the snow. I hate my job. And I hate murderous criminals that kill poor herbalists.